I'm Dr. Richard Winston. I'm the Associate Professor of New Testament here at Erskine Seminary and teaching this course on the Pastoral Letters this fall. So in sitting down to prepare the course content, one of the first questions I had in my mind was, why do we have these letters? Why did Paul write 2 letters to Timothy and 1 to Titus? I mean, the Bible comes from God, but God uses people in historical circumstances. So what did Paul see? What did he face? What was going on with Timothy and Titus where we need these 3 letters? So what unique contribution would they make to the New Testament canon? And in starting to answer that question, there's lots of purpose statements throughout the letters, which we'll dig into in the class. One of the first ones is in the opening chapter where Paul says, I urged you when I went into Macedonia that you stay in Ephesus and command certain people not to teach different doctrine, or not to teach false doctrine as some translations give it, and not to turn aside to myths and to endless genealogies. So you start getting an answer to the question, why do we have the letters? The teacher is supposed to correct false teaching. But then he's talking about things like myths and endless genealogies. And I think that raises questions of, okay, what are those? What did they look like then? And what might they look like now? So we've got these letters which are addressed at giving instructions to what should be taught in the church. And then it gets into things like how should the church be ordered. And again, in answering the question, why do we have the letters? We're already seeing why they're very relevant to our life now. So we have students who are preparing for ministry in the real world, and they will go into churches and they will be faced with situations that the pastoral letters will have relevance for. What's being taught in these churches? How is the church being ordered? What is its mission? What should we be doing with our time? What should I as a pastor be doing with my time? And how should I be investing in these people's lives? No one wants to waste their time. No one wants to be directionless. So it feels like Paul actually wrote letters in order to provide a standard, a blueprint, a guide, marching orders that our students can then take, translate into their context, and actually know what to do when they get up and go to work each morning. So I'm excited about studying the letters because they're very relevant and they tell us why we have them and what we do with them.